Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to Lake George this week, your ultimate source for the best events in and around Lake George. This week is packed with exciting fall festivals, from spooky Sasquatch sightings to traditional Oktoberfest celebrations. Whether you're in the mood for family fun or a night of laughs, we've got you covered. Let's jump into what's happening this week. Sherlock Holmes Murder Mystery Cruise, Fright Fest is up. Glens Falls Oktoberfest is coming up. We got Ticonderoga Fall Fest, the Ticonderoga Fall Fest, Sasquatch Festival with the Sasquatch Calling Contest, and stand-up comedy. If you're into stand-up comedy, and an open mic night. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got some dinner cruises going on. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned, and let's jump right into it. Well, if you missed it, the 2024 Adirondack Balloon Festival was another spectacular event bringing color and excitement to the Lake George area from September 19th to the 22nd. And the festival features stunning balloon launches, live entertainment, and family-friendly activities across multiple locations. The festival kicked off on Thursday at Crandall Park with the moon glow. Okay, and they all light up in the moon glow, and then it goes over to Floyd Bennett Memorial Airport with morning and evening balloon fights. Friday, 70 balloons were up in the sky. It was crazy. There was live music, vendors. This year's festival had some crazy shapes, and some of them were a big-eyed peacock, a baby dinosaur hatching from an egg, Wallace and Gromit moon rocket balloon, Tasmanian devil, a black panther, a wolf, penguins, whole bunch of stuff. Sorry if you missed it. The next year is going to be just as good. So make sure you put it on your calendar for September, the beginning of September, middle of September, end of September, third week of September. Usually, I think it is. I'm sure if you had a chance to see it, it was a great time. The Adirondack Balloon Festival goes on all weekend long, and every time you look up in the sky, you see balloons everywhere. It's pretty cool. You're not going to want to miss it. If you missed it this year, don't worry. It's on every year. Don't put it on your calendar. Come back next year and see it. First thing we got going on is the Elvis Luncheon Cruise, and that's Wednesdays, September 11th, September 25th, and October 9th, sailing at noon till about 2 p.m. Put on your blue suede shoes and join Elvis and the crew for entertainment-filled luncheon cruise across the Lac du Saint Sacrament. The Lac du Saint Sacrament. This is always a popular cruise, so book early. Okay, pretty cool. It is the Lake George Steamboat Company, 57 Beach Road, Steel Pier, Lake George. Check it out. But it's really special this time of year. You got Elvis in the background. In the background, you got all the fall foliage going on. If you're going in the October cruise, everything's starting to turn right now. You're not going to want to miss it. Great, great views from the lake. And of course, who can beat Elvis? Okay, Friday the 27th at 8 p.m., stand-up comedy has come to Glens Falls to the Park Theater. Michael Briganti from Comedy Central is bringing his crew, and they're going to do a whole comedy show starting at 8 p.m. The park presents Comedy After Dark, showcasing headliner along with feature act and host Michael Briganti. Okay, and that's at the Park Theater at 14 Park Street in Glens Falls. Yeah, 8 to 10 p.m. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be fun, energetic, loud, always funny. The crowd is guaranteed to be taken for a ride they'll remember. Okay, don't miss that. And that's the comedy show. All right, save the date. The Ticonderoga Fall Festival is going on. Let's see when it's going on. Saturday, September 28th. Adirondack Fall Fireworks, Lake George Fall. This is going to be a great event. So that's the Ticonderoga Fall Festival, the seventh annual Fall Festival and Fireworks. You're not going to want to miss it. Saturday, September 28th. For the Sasquatch Festival and Calling Contest. Don't miss out on the always epic, getting bigger and better every year, the Sasquatch Calling Contest. I think this is the biggest Sasquatch festival on the East Coast. There's a beer garden. There's researches about Bigfoot, Bigfoot merchandise, live music, food trucks, 125 vendors, Sasquatch calling contest. It's a family and pet friendly event with free admission. Okay, free admission. When are you going to get free admission anywhere today? The schedule is 10 a.m. The New York SAD welcome presentation. 10:30 a.m. Paul Bartholomew. 11:15 is Stephen Coles. 12 p.m. Center Stage Dance Studio. 12:45 is Bruce Hallenbeck. 1:30 is Brian Goslin. 2:15 is Mike Ann. 3 p.m. is Emily Fleur. 3:45 Maya Wiskowski Bosie's presentation. 4:15 is the present 4:15 presenter Q&A panel, and 5 p.m. is the calling contest. Okay, you're not going to want to miss it. It has a lot of stuff going on, and that's in Skennisborough Park, Skennisborough Drive in Whitehall, 169 Skennisborough Drive in Whitehall. All right. Skennisborough. That's what I say. That's how I would say it. Skennisborough. Waterfront Park, Skennisborough Park, 169 Skennisborough Drive, Whitehall, New York. And that is September 28th, starts at 11 a.m., goes to about 6 p.m. You're not going to want to miss that. The Sasquatch Festival. Okay, the Sasquatch Festival. Falls Oktoberfest. This is happening also on the 28th from 12 to 3 downtown Glens Falls. Uh, This is the first ever Oktoberfest. Okay, so you're going to want to be part of it. The first one. The event will feature local eateries, breweries, activities for the family, and more. Really cool. So this is the first one. The event is produced by the Glens Falls Collaborative with major support from the City of Glens Falls and the Glens Falls Business Improvement District and Advocate. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss this downtown. There's music going on. My son's band is playing down there for a good portion of the day, so you're going to want to come down. Live music, always a great time, and of course, Oktoberfest. You have all of the ethnic, happy stuff going on for Oktoberfest. Wouldn't be a fall without the Fright Fest at Six Flags Great Escape, right? Six Flags. Have you gone to the Six Flags Great Escape? Let me tell you a story. I took my kids there. My first trip down there, probably about 2007. Yeah, probably about 2007, 2008. We went down there. The kids were young, and Fright Fest is great. The whole place is great. They have the characters running around. It's decorated and spooky music. There's just trick and treats. There's all kinds of good stuff going, and they have the scary house. They have the what, I don't forget what they call it, but it is a scary house. You go in and there's all kinds of shocks and freaks and costume people and there's a guy with the chainsaw. Now I've heard the poor guy with the chainsaw got punched one time because he runs down the line of people going into the attraction, and he's got the chainsaw. It's a real chainsaw, and he's putting it around people, and people are freaking out. But there's no blade in the chainsaw, so it's very harmless, but it's pretty scary, pretty intimidating. The guy running around, big beefy guy, in a flannel with all blood all over him, and he's running around with the with the chainsaw. So be prepared. Bring the little kiddies, but let them know it's all fake and fun and all in good fun. And then that's at the Fright Fest, September 28th, 12 to 8 p.m. Uh, at the Great Escape Hurricane Harbor, 1172 US Route 9, Queensbury, New York. Yeah, a lot of fun. And bring the whole family. It's going to be a whole day of Halloween fright and fun. The next thing we got going on is the Sherlock Holmes Murder Mystery Dinner Cruise. Okay, dinner cruise, and that's also going on September 28th from 6 to 8 p.m. Grab your spy glasses, okay, your dear stalker, and you prepare yourself for a classic murder mystery. Um, Crazy. Okay, you're going to pit yourself against super sleuth Sherlock Holmes as he unlocks the secrets of the supernatural and bizarre. What is was it the butler, the maid, or perhaps the guy sitting next to you? Plenty of audience participation and prizes. This is a murder mystery fit for the whole family, so you can bring the kids. The dinner menu is Sherlock salmon with dill cream, Mrs. Hudson's chicken marsala, Moriarty's vegetable primavera, Dr. Watson's potatoes au gratin, elementary roasted broccoli, roasted blah, 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 Elementary roasted broccoli, rolls and butter, salad bar, cheesecake, cocktails available for a separate purchase. Pretty cool. Adults are 78 bucks, seniors are 72, children are 33. Pretty cool. Make your reservations. They go fast. Pretty good fun. Murder mystery cruise on the water. You can't meet it, and you can't escape. You're trapped on the boat with the murderer. It's pretty crazy stuff. Okay, if you have an upcoming event that you'd like me to cover, or you're a local business that would like to be showcased on the podcast, you can always contact us. You can reach out to us on our website, lakegeorgethisweek.com. Lakegeorgethisweek.com, there'll be a way to email me. There'll be a way to sign up for the mailing list. If you have any events, if you have a business that you would like showcased, let me know. We'll get it on the podcast for you. This podcast is about everything Lake George, so don't be afraid to let me know what's going on in the area, okay? Into this week's episode of Lake George this week. Whether you're planning a weekend getaway or just looking for something fun to do, I hope you found some great ideas. There's always something happening in Lake George, and we're here to keep you in the loop. Okay. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, follow, follow the podcast so you never miss an update. Okay. And follow us on social media for even more insider tips. Like I said, Lake George this week on Facebook. Behind the scenes fun will always be there. And if you know any events coming up, feel free to reach out, lakegeorgethisweek.com. We'd love to feature them in a future episode. Until next time, enjoy all Lake George has to offer.